Alright, Schlockmeister fans, going to do a movie I've never seen, but a title that has always intrigued me from the drive-in movie classics. It's Black Hooker. Let's watch. This is a man with his grandson. Grandson's white, Grandpa's black.
Don't you ever in your life run for me.
I don't think Grandpa likes that.
Your mama don't care nothing about you, boy. Boy, your mama don't love you. You was got wrong and you was had wrong.
Please love me, Grandpa. Now you just hush up.
Grandma likes him, though. We never actually get the boy's name, but here he is playing with a girl. Not a relative, just a neighbor girl. Apparently they like each other. And here's the character known as Painted Woman. That's the mother of the boy. Mama's coming home.
Mama! Mama!
Well, well. You get cute every time Mama comes to see you.
Let me hug you, Mama.
She doesn't come back that often.
That you used to be. What have I done?
Grandma and Grandpa don't like their daughter either.
I ain't done nothing.
Because she's a hooker.
Because I don't want all that dirt on my fine clothes. Honey, I had to work hard for these clothes. What did you do to get them? Don't you mind how I got them? Because you never gave me a stitch as long as I was here with you.
If you're gonna come to my house, you're gonna have to take off that paint and them peacock feathers.
Grandpa's not a fan.
Can't you say hello to somebody? You ain't never glad to see nobody. You mind how you speak to your daddy.
So here our hooker is at work attending a party. I believe this movie's taking place in the 40s, but I'm not sure this fashion looks like the 40s. Or the music.
Okay, cut the boozing.
Time to work. That's her pimp.
Get off your rear and go over there and take care of
Don't
business.
call me like that. You don't own me.
Well, there's a customer over
Work
there.
here, baby.
So she gets down to business.
Are you a man of action? Or do you get your pleasure by just looking at my black magnificence?
Sleeping with black hookers is a tough business. Even the Johns get beat up. She goes to buy a cheap suit for the boy.
Yes, ma'am. And the Lord will bless you for the same. You see, it's for my child's baptizing.
Is he yours?
Grandpa's a preacher also. Guess the boy's getting baptized.
Hold hand of God right up his spine until the Holy Ghost grabs his inside and chills his soul. He's got
Fast forward a number of years and our boy is now grown up.
Heaven's sakes, boy.
Maybe around 18.
Don't you know a girl and an apple's the cause of all of man's suffering?
Apparently he's smitten with somebody.
This girl's name ain't Eve.
Turns out his girlfriend is that black girl that he was playing with when he was younger. They were making out, but she said no to sex.
Catch up with you.
The boy's thinking about leaving home.
I can do that to Grandma.
Boy, you owe that much to yourself. Your granny will understand.
Yeah, but she always told me to be myself.
He has second
That's just
thoughts. Anyway, the girl comes over and is looking for the boy. Talks to Grandpa.
Hi.
What you want, girl?
Your boy.
I sent him to the store. What you want him for?
Just talk.
Talk? Is that all you young folks do? Ain't your ma got no chores for you to do? Sacrifice him.
Is Preacher Grandpa a
Give
pervert?
yourself to the Lord. You gotta feel the Holy Ghost moving all over you until you break out inside with a cold sweat and tremble. Hold tight my hand, girl. You look into my eyes, because they are the windows of the soul.
He's throwing her down. He's got love on his mind. But in spite of it starting kind of forceful, she totally gets into it. And she is now a willing participant. So the boy finds out that Grandpa was doing his girlfriend. So he's obviously distraught. He laments to Grandma.
He's evil, Grandma. He's evil. Surely you know that after all these years.
Shut up! Shut up! Just you shut up!
Grandma's going to ignore it. She's well aware of what happened, though.
That's just one thing that humble folks has got to learn how to do. And that's how to close their eyes.
Out there in the
Grandpa
barn,
has a valid
boy, it's hard
reason.
living. I was just trying to give that poor child a lesson. And if she really was your woman, all the devils in hell could not tempt her.
You always talk about prayer books and hymns and that God called you to preach.
Please.
The girl wants him to forgive
Let me
her.
go with you. I won't be no trouble.
He's
I
leaving
just want to
now.
be with you.
You're already done your choosing.
I ain't to blame. Please don't stop loving me. Hold me. And let me pleasure just being close to your body.
Nope, he's done. But wait, is there a change of heart? Nope, he's done. He goes looking for his mother.
What can I do for you, man?
Could you tell me Painted Woman's here?
No, she's not here. I haven't seen her. Excuse me.
Not Mama, not whatever her real name is, but nope,
Sir?
Painted Woman. He eventually finds her, though.
This is no place for you. They sent you, didn't they?
No.
They sent you to spy on me.
The boy's crying.
Get the hell out of here. Buy your way out of my life.
So he tries to get a job at a grocery store.
Hell, that...
Man's gotta work.
Working in the store, is it?
No, I guess it ain't, but it's working. That's something I ain't never been afraid of.
They're gonna give him a shot. Right away, the boss's wife comes on to him.
Oh, well. Look. No trouble.
He doesn't bite, though, and then store owner busts them both.
Look, I was just playing with the kid.
You two think I'm blind as a bat, don't you?
Look, it serves you right for spying on me.
Mama comes home again.
Hey, you. Hi, Papa. Smile like you're glad to see me.
Anyway, they want her to leave.
I don't care where you go. I just want you out of here right now.
You want me out? Put me out.
But I can do it. I sure can do that. You get out of here.
Hold on.
And then Mama has a heart attack. And she dies right there on the kitchen floor. He goes back to Mama, who was apparently sick after the funeral. Like ill. She wants him to stay.
I need you here with me. You're so strong, young.
But he gets into a weird stare-down with his mother. And sick mama or not, he attacks her. And he decides to choke her to death. And then he immediately regrets what he did.
Baba, you asked me for mercy. Help me.
That's our film.
Somebody please help me.
All right. Let's talk about this movie, Black Hooker. It's a movie that I never heard of before. I picked up this drive-in movie classics thing here, 50 movies on one box set here. And I was like, wow, what the hell is that? Never watched it until today. This was the first time. I've always been intrigued by the title. And boy, it's an odd film. It kind of looks like, or kind of comes off like a play, like you're watching a Broadway play. Well, maybe not Broadway, maybe off Broadway. It's kind of supposed to fall into the blaxploitation genre. However, it had a different title at one point called Street Sisters. Now, that title also doesn't seem quite accurate. It's more of a, I don't know what you call it. It seems like the director was trying to make some sort of statement with this movie, but what the hell he was trying to say, I don't know. We have a woman who has a child. It sounds like it was probably born out of her. She's a prostitute, and the child is white. She's black. Child is white, so I'm guessing the father was white too. And then the grandparents raised the boy because, well, she's too busy being a whore. And the grandfather hates the boy mostly because he's white. Grandma dotes on the boy, but movie looks like it's taking place in like the 1930s and 40s based on the cars that I saw. However, there's some funky music playing at one point when she's being a prostitute, and they're not dressed quite like something out of the 30s or 40s. I don't know. It's hard to tell exactly where the time frame is here. But I'll say this overall. I read some reviews about this movie on IMDb, and I actually watched another review on YouTube about this before I watched this, and all the reviews were basically bad. Some of them said it's so bad it was good. I, however, was somewhat entertained by this. I thought, I don't want to say it's a good movie by any means, but it was somewhat, I don't know, just wasn't boring, and that's really all I asked for from a film. Just entertain me, and it was entertaining. On what level, I'm not exactly sure, but I was never bored watching this thing, so I don't think it was a bad film. I mean, it wasn't great. The acting's not great. There's nothing great about this, but I don't know, something about this just intrigued me, and I was fascinated by watching it. The actors and actresses in this movie, most of them have never done anything else but this movie. There was a couple of nude scenes thrown in from the mama, who her daddy calls the Painted Lady. And what the hell was with Grandpa? It looked like he was going to rape his grandson's girlfriend. However, she completely submits to it, and she's all for it, which is really strange. And then Grandma, who was like doting on the boy always, says you have to overlook things like that. You have to forgive him. What? I don't know. It was really strange. Why the girl wanted to sleep with Grandpa anyway, I don't know. Just very, very odd. But anyway, it's not a bad film. I would recommend this. I think it's actually on YouTube if you want to watch it. It's strange movie. But it's available on a couple DVDs. It's got its own DVD by Synergy, I think. It's on a couple of compilation ones like this one here. This whole 50 movie deal, great deal. Not the best quality, but I think this costs about $10 or so not a bad deal there. So anyway, check it out. It's called Black Hooker, a.k.a. Street Sisters. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments down below. We'll talk. Bye.